a shining day in a beautiful little kingdom, two identical baby girls were born. The first was named Princess Annalise. Her parents loved her very much, and she was given all life had to offer. The second little girl's name was Erica. Her parents loved her every bit as much as the king and queen loved the princess, but they were so poor. How could they provide for their baby daughter? With lives so different, it was no wonder the princess and the pauper never met. But fate decreed that they would.
All my life I've always wanted to have one day just for me. Nothing to do and for once know where I need to be. When the lessons, loads or lunches, or to do lists in the way. No one to say when to eat or read or leap or stay. That would be the day. All my life I've always wanted to have one day for myself. Not waking up to a pile of work on every shelf. With no hems in need of pressing, or the sleeves in disarray. No wedding gown with 1,000 stitches to crochet. And no debt to pay. What do you think I'm running here? A cabaret? I would have said a debtor's prison. Keep laughing. You'll be working for me for another 37 years. But I've already paid off more than half. Ah, but there's interest in there. Your parents should have thought of that before they borrowed so much. They did it to feed me. Their mistake. What would it be like to be? What would it be like to be free? Free to try crazy things, free from endless IOUs, free to fly, free to sing, and marry whom I choose. I'm sorry, my dear, but you simply must marry King Dominic. It is the only way we can take care of our people. I know, Mother. It's my duty. You would think that I'm so lucky, that I have so many things. I'm realizing that every present comes with strings. Though I know I have so little, my determination strong. People will gather around the world to hear my song. Can I come along? Now I fear I'll never be. Soon I will forever be free. Free. I close my eyes and feel myself fly 1,000 miles away. I could take flight, but would it be right? My conscience tells me stay. I'll remain forever royal. I'll repay my parents' debt. Duty means doing the things your heart may well regret. But I'll never stop believing. She can never stop my schemes. There's more to living than gloves and gowns and threads and seams. In my dreams, I'll be free. I've been bowing, I've been scraping, I've been lying like a rug, and for 10 long years I've had to pay my dues. But today I am escaping, for the last gold has been dug. It's been waiting there, so how could I refuse? I'm returning on my hero who's discovered mighty wealth, and what better husband could a princess choose? I'm the suitor who will suit her, bring the kingdom back to health, and away the crown, for how could I refuse? And by marrying the princess I get all that I desire, like a moat near my coat and palace views. Even though she treats me coldly, it's a sign of inner fire. Inside she's thinking, how could I refuse? The queen promised the princess to the king of Dulcimia. They're getting married next week. What? Making a decision without me? Who does she think she is? The queen? You simpering simpleton! Well, she is the queen. She's got a crown and a scepter, and she sits in a big fancy chair, and silencio! No, I won't let go. This peasant son will turn and run because a reckless royal chose another foe. Ah. It's a temporary setback. It's a momentary pause. But conveniently my ego doesn't bruise. And the moment that I get back, I will show them who's the boss. You can bet your bullion there'll be no I do's. So suppose the girl goes missing. The king says, au revoir. So I find her, bring her back, and make the news. And the queen will be so grateful that she'll pledge the heir to moi. And I'll humbly tell her, how can I refuse? When our ceremony's over, I will rise and take the throne, and the nitwit Annalise can kiss my shoe. For the kingdom and the castle will be mine and mine alone. How can I refuse? So get ready with the roses and stand by with the champagne. When you got a brilliant plan, you'll never lose. How can I refuse? It's a perfect plan. How can I refuse?
My last taste piece of freedom before I'm married off to a prince. Who do you think he is? I won't get to meet him. Well, apparently he's a lover of music. He plays 3 instruments: the violin, the dulcimer, and the piano. What I wouldn't give just to get away. Annalise, Julian, my most beloved tutor and best friend. Annalise, you will need your cape. Why? What for? A surprise. Julian, where are we going? So, which house is yours? It wasn't a house really, more like a room. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I know. 3rd one to your left, over there. Oh. How about I get us some drinks? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna wander around the square. Oh. Who's that, I wonder? And you're always free to begin again. And you're always free to believe. When you find the place that your heart belongs, you'll never leave. You. Erica, what are you doing here? Madam Carp, I was just thinking you can get away from your rightful place. I'll take that money. You ever think you can be a singer? Wow, that was beautiful singing. You have such a beautiful voice. Thank you. Hey, you look familiar. Oh, my name is Annalise, like the princess. Your Highness. Please don't. I don't know. Oh, I love this dress. What, are you a singer? No, I work at Madame Carp's penitentiary. Oh, I mean, dress emporium. Oh, I love Madame Carp's. I'm even wearing one of their dresses right now. I made the dress you're wearing. Oh, but it looks so complicated. Oh, but it really isn't.
First I pull some fabric from the rack and I pin the pattern down. Then I stitch it in the front and back and it turns into a gown. I wear my gown without my crown and dance around my room and imagine life without the strife of an unfamiliar groom. Oh, but I wouldn't want my mother to know. She'd never understand. I completely understand. Well, how's the rest of your life? Madame Carp. Well, if I want to have my breakfast hot, Madame Carp will make me pay. And I'll have to fetch the eggs myself from the barns a mile away. It's cold and wet, but still I get an omelet on my plate. But in my head, I'm back in bed, snuggled up and sleeping late. Oh, what about you? Well, if I'd like some eggs, I ring the bell, and the maid comes running in. And she serves them on a silver tray, and she brings a cookie tin. And while I eat, she rubs my feet, and strolling minstrels play. But I'd rather be in my library reading science books all day. I'm just like you. You are. You're just like me. Huh? It's something anyone can see. What? A voice that speaks. A heart that beats the truth. Yes, I am a girl like you. I'm just like you, you're just like me. Yes, I can see something anyone can see. 'Cause I am a girl like you. Oh. Annalise, I'm here with your... What? Whoa, it's uncanny. Annalise, she promised I'd get to sing in the palace. Julian, are you here? Did Annalise want me to sing in the palace? No, actually, I have a favor. Annalise was just kidnapped by Preminger. Could you take her place? I want to investigate, but I don't want him to know. What? That could get us both thrown in jail. Or worse, killed. Please, for Annalise. Okay, for Annalise. Oh, Julian, I certainly look like a princess, but don't you think you're forgetting one teensy-weensy little detail? I know nothing about acting like royalty. Well, don't worry. It's all in the princess's book of etiquette. First of all, no burping, slurping, nagging, bragging, twittering, or frittering aloud. Stay pleasant, stay present, stay proud. To be a princess is to know which spoon to use. To be a princess is 1,000 pairs of shoes. To maintain a regal gait, leave your parsley on your plate, and be charming but detached and yet amused. To be a princess is to never be confused. Dun 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 dun. Do a plie and never crack. Stiff upper lip and arch the back. Speak and be clever, never at a loss for words. Curtsy to every count and lord. Learn how to play the harpsichord. Shoulders back and tummy in and piggy out and lift the chin and slowly turn your head from side to side. I see now. Stepping lightly, treading gently, smile brightly, nod politely. Never show a thing you feel inside. And glide. To be a princess is to always look your best. To be a princess is to never get to rest. Sit for a portrait, never squirm. Sleep on a mattress, extra firm. Sing lullabies and always harmonize in thirds. And she has beautiful eyes. Spirits rise. She walks in the room. I see doors close. The chemistry grows. She's like a rose that's forever in bloom. Da-na-na-na-na. Do a plie and never crack. Stiff upper lip and arch the back. Bend from above and always use your gloves and wave. To be a princess is to never get to rest. To be a princess is to always use your head. Oh, I think I'm getting it.
What's wrong, Wolfie? Are you trying to meow? I can see it when you're feeling low. You can't hide that from me. You're no status quo, Calico, so I keep trying to be. 'Cause you're more than that. You're a doggish cat. I wish you could see the you I see. I say, if you bark, celebrate it. Make a mark, serenade it. Noah's Ark should have had a cat like you. And if what you are is a strange you, doesn't mean you should change you. Only means you should change your point of view. Hey, feline, you fetch just fine to thine own self be true. Princess Annalise, your bow wows the cat's meow. That's how I know you're you. You don't need a bow or tiara. Bid you a sayonara. Trust your nose, 'cause it knows the way to go. There is not one hair of you that I would rearrange. I love you the way you are, and that will never change. That will never change. Woof! That's my boy. Your Majesty. Yes, Julian. I have found Princess Annalise. You know how she was missing. I found her. You found my daughter? Hello, Mother. I'm back. I should not have run away. Oh, my darling, my darling. Oh, meet the King of Dulcimia. You two are to be married next week. Hello, Your Majesty. King Dominic, at your service. Oh, thank you, King Dominic. Nasty little Julian wrecking my plans. I still have Annalise. Then who is this? Did Annalise escape from my prison? Or is this an imposter? Oh, King Dominic, please play the piano for us. I will, if you sing. Oh, please do sing, darling. Okay, yes, Mother. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Once a lass met a lad. You're a gentle one, said she. In my heart I'd be glad if you love me for me. You say your love is true, and I hope that it will be. I'd be sure if I knew that you love me for me. Could I be the one you're seeking? Will I be the one you choose? Can you tell my heart is speaking? My eyes will give you clues. What you see may be deceiving. Truth lies underneath the skin. Hope will blossom by believing the heart that lies within. I'll be yours. Together we shall always be as one. If you love me for me, who can say where we'll go? Who can promise what will be? But I'll stay by your side if you love me for me. like you. You're honest, true, no pretenses. I look forward to getting to know you better. Mwah. Woof, woof. Oh, Wolfie, my little cat, my little pet. No pretenses. Pretending to be Princess Annalise? I'm not Annalise, I'm Erica. Honest, no pretenses. Oh, Wolfie, I think I'm in danger of falling in love with the king. Oh, Julian had better find Annalise. I can't stand this anymore. Woof. Oh, Seraphina. We were kidnapped. We've been here for so long. I don't know. How can we escape? We tried so many times. But I am Princess Annalise, and I will not be... who am I kidding? What can I... Who's there? It's just Preminger. You're behind all this. I am behind all this. And look who I caught snooping outside. Yeah. Julian! Julian, are you okay? Annalise, you're all right. Now both of you will die in here together. Because I figured out I don't want you anymore. But your mother is a very handsome woman. Annalise, I'll untie you. Oh, Julian, how are we going to get out of here? I don't know, Annalise, but we'll find a way. Julian, do you know why I didn't want to marry King Dominic? It's because you weren't ready for marriage. No, that's not it. It's because I was in love with someone else. My best friend, Julian. I don't want to marry Dominic because I love you. Oh, Annalise, I love you too. We'll find a way to get out of this mine together. Your Majesty! Preminger, what is it? Your Majesty, guards, arrest her! Preminger, what is it? She's an imposter. She's not the princess. Are you saying I don't know my own daughter? Annalise? Where's Julian? Julian brought this wretch in. No, it can't be true. Show me your birthmark. It's not Annalise. Guards! Dominic! It's not as he said. I'm not the princess, but I've never hurt Annalise. I was trying to protect her from him. Annalise, my poor daughter. How could this all go so wrong? Annalise is still kidnapped. She might be dead, and I'm in prison. Do a prayer and never crack. Stiff upper lip. Stiff upper lip. Wolfie, you're here. Oh, Wolfie, thanks. I'll find out some way to get out of here, but you can slip through the bars. Go, find Princess Annalise. Save her. How can I get out of here? Oh, Preminger, how did this happen? My daughter. Your Majesty, all hope is not lost. But without the marriage to King Dominic, how can we save our kingdom? Your Majesty, I seem to have acquired a lot of wealth over the years. Yes, I would love to help you, but there's only one way for me to do it. What do you want, Preminger? Why? I'm not the king. I couldn't. It's only one thing. Marry me, Your Majesty, and I will supply all the wealth your kingdom desperately needs. How can you refuse? Oh, Julian, seems like we've tried everything. Seraphina? Meow, 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 meow. What is it, Seraphina? Meow, 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 meow. Wolfie, this is Erica's cat. It sure is. He found us a way out of here. Let's go! Dun, 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 dun. If only I could just pick this lock and get out of this prison! Erica! King Dominic! Erica! Don't, get away from me! Erica, I don't believe you were trying to hurt Princess Annalise. You believe me? Yes, and and she's about to marry Preminger. Let's try and find the princess. She might not even be alive. We gotta stop that wedding. Preminger, that beastly little man. Let's go stop it. I got the keys to your cell. Oh, thank you, Dominic. Let's go. It is now time for the Queen's marriage to Preminger. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Preminger, do you take Her Majesty to be your lawfully wedded wife? How could I refuse? Okay. And Your Majesty, do you take Preminger to be your lawfully wedded husband? I say it already. Stop, Mother! Stop the wedding! Annalise? Annalise, could that really be you? Yes, Mother. I thought you were dead. It's not her. It can't be. You thought what he wanted you to think. Julian, I'm coming. Julian, save me. With help from Erica's cat and Erica. Dominic got Erica out of her cell. They were protecting me, Mother. I'm okay. I see what I've lost. No. After him! I've got him. Yeah. You're not going anywhere. King Dominic, Julian. Oh, my enemies. I'm so happy you're safe. And that you don't have to marry Preminger. No one will.
Although Preminger did not get his royal wedding, there was a double wedding in its stead. Erica married Dominic, and Annalise married her beloved Julian. Showing us happily ever after is not impossible.
And you're always free to begin again. And you're always free to believe. When your spirit finds where your heart belongs, you'll never leave. I will always be celebrating life together. I know I have found a friend forevermore. Love is like a melody, one that I will always treasure. Courage is the key that opens every door. Wolfie and Seraphina got married and had many kittens. Though you may not know where your gifts may lead, and you may not know where to start, when you find your gifts, you'll find destiny is written in your heart.